Luna the cat looked like any ordinary feline. Fluffy white fur, soft pink nose, and dazzling blue eyes. But Luna had a secret life no one in her neighborhood knew about. During the day, she lounged by the window, soaking up the sun, pretending to nap. But at night, when the moon rose and the streets quieted, Luna became the neighborhood's silent helper. Tonight was no different. As the clock struck midnight, Luna slipped out through the tiny flap in the kitchen door. With her trusty satchel slung over her back, yes, she had one, she padded down the alleyway, careful not to wake the snoring dogs or creaky gate hinges. Her first stop? Mrs. Maple's garden, where the tulips were drooping. Luna gently watered them from a tiny bottle she carried, humming a soft tune only cats understand. No one saw her, no one knew, but Luna didn't mind. She purred with satisfaction, her secret life just beginning for the night. After tending to Mrs. Maple's flowers, Luna tiptoed across the rooftops with the moon lighting her path. Her ears perked up. She heard soft sniffles coming from below. Peeking down, she spotted Benny, a chubby beagle pup stuck behind a garden fence, his ball just out of reach. Without hesitation, Luna leapt gracefully to the ground and squeezed through a gap in the fence. Benny looked up, surprised to see her. "Luna?" he whispered. "Shh," she meowed with a wink, nudging the ball back to him. Benny wagged his tail so hard he nearly fell over. "You're a hero!" Luna just purred and patted his nose with her paw before climbing back up the fence. Benny promised to keep her secret, grinning from ear to ear. As Luna vanished into the shadows, more pets peeked from windows and bushes. Who was this mysterious cat helping everyone? Her secret was still safe. For now. The next night, Luna the cat crept toward Mr. Jenkins's porch. She noticed something strange. Little Emily's favorite stuffed elephant was lying in a puddle. Luna remembered how the toddler cried when she dropped it the day before. With no humans around, Luna carefully picked it up with her teeth, avoiding the muddy spots, and leapt onto the porch railing. She placed the toy gently beside the door and rang the bell by pawing a hanging wind chime. Then, as usual, she vanished. When Emily opened the door moments later and saw her elephant back, clean and safe, she squealed in delight. "Mommy, it came back by itself!" From behind a hedge, Luna watched, purring proudly. She didn't need applause. The joy in Emily's laugh was reward enough. That night, Luna added Toy Rescuer to her secret list of titles. At the neighborhood pond, Luna spotted something troubling. A goldfish bowl, left outside by careless teens, with the fish struggling in the sun. The bowl was too heavy to move, but Luna didn't panic. She ran to her raccoon friend, Rascal, who was rummaging through bins nearby. "Emergency," she meowed. Rascal, mischievous but loyal, followed her back. Together, they tipped a watering can over the bowl, cooling the water. Then Luna fetched the family's cat-loving grandma by tapping on her window and darting away. When the woman came outside and saw the scene, she rescued the fish in seconds. "What smart little critters," she chuckled, scratching Rascal and Luna behind the ears. They meowed in unison, then disappeared before she could ask questions. Another life saved, another secret kept. Luna's next mission took her to the town library. From her perch on a tree branch, she saw the librarian struggling to open the back door. A stack of books teetered in her arms, nearly falling. With a swift leap, Luna landed on the windowsill and pressed her paw against the latch. It clicked open. The door creaked as the librarian stepped in, startled, then amazed. "That's odd. Did I leave it unlocked?" she murmured. Curious, Luna followed inside, quietly pawing a fallen book back onto a cart. She noticed a tiny mouse peeking out from under a shelf, and instead of pouncing, she simply gave it a knowing glance. The mouse froze, then nodded and disappeared. By the time the librarian turned around, Luna was already gone. She'd helped again, and nobody suspected a thing. But word was spreading among animals. Luna the cat was no ordinary feline. She was their secret guardian. One chilly night, Luna the cat sat atop a fence and heard soft sighs from Mr. Howard's house. The elderly man, who used to play violin at town events, hadn't been seen smiling in weeks. Luna's whiskers twitched with an idea. She tapped gently on his window, meowing a little tune she'd picked up from his old records. Intrigued, Mr. Howard opened the window and chuckled. "You again?" Luna meowed again, long, sweet, and in rhythm. Amused, he picked up his dusty violin and played back a soft melody. A full duet followed, Luna meowing in tune and Mr. Howard laughing between strokes of his bow. For the first time in ages, his eyes twinkled with joy. From that night on, he began playing again, not just for himself, but sometimes for neighbors who passed by. All thanks to Luna's midnight concert. One morning, Luna noticed a letter stuck under the mailman's dropped clipboard. It had fallen beneath a bush and was now forgotten. She sniffed the envelope. It smelled like Mrs. Patel's perfume. The address was just a block away. Luna carefully carried the letter in her mouth, dodging puddles and barking dogs. When she reached Mrs. Patel's porch, she placed it neatly on the doormat and tapped her paw on the doorbell button. Ding dong! Mrs. Patel opened the door surprised. A letter? She picked it up and gasped. It was from her daughter overseas. Tears welled in her eyes. Who brought this? Luna, already disappearing into a nearby hedge, gave a final glance back. Just another delivery complete for the neighborhood's fluffiest postal hero. On a breezy afternoon, Luna the cat heard frantic chirping, not from a bird, but a kitten. She followed the sound to a tall tree behind the bakery. A tiny gray kitten clung to a branch, too scared to climb down. The baker had noticed too, but was afraid to climb himself. Luna sprang into action. With graceful leaps, she climbed the tree beside the trembling kitten and gave a soft purr. Inch by inch, she guided the kitten down, showing each paw placement. When they reached the ground, the baker clapped. "Unbelievable! That cat saved the baby!" He laughed. The kitten purred and snuggled into Luna's fur. Luna gave the baker a confident nod before strutting off. She didn't need a reward. Just knowing the kitten was safe was more than enough. While strolling past the park, Luna the cat heard a child crying. Little Mia had lost her favorite stuffed bunny somewhere during playtime. Her parents searched every bench and bush, but the toy was nowhere in sight. Luna tilted her head, then sniffed the air. Her paws led her straight to a patch of flowers near the sandbox. There it was. The toy was tangled in tall grass, nearly hidden. Luna gently picked it up in her mouth and trotted back to Mia. The moment Mia saw her bunny, she squealed with joy and hugged both the toy and Luna tightly. "She found it!" Mia cheered. Luna gave a proud blink before sauntering off with her tail held high. Another mission complete in her secret neighborhood watch. One night, a sudden power outage blanketed the neighborhood in darkness. Children clung to parents, and even the bakery had to shut down early. But Luna the cat was already on the move. She slipped into the old church storage and carefully dragged out tiny solar lanterns the pastor used for festivals. One by one, she placed them near doorsteps, paws padding softly across cobblestones. As houses lit up with soft glowing lights, neighbors peeked outside. "Who did this?" someone whispered. But Luna was already curled up under a warm lantern, watching the stars flicker above. That night, the whole block felt safe. Not because of electricity, but because of one glowing-hearted cat. Tensions rose in the neighborhood park as two dogs, Max and Bruno, barked angrily over a squeaky ball. Their owners tried to pull them apart, but neither pup would back down. Luna the cat approached calmly, her tail swaying like a feather in the breeze. She leaped onto a bench between them, sat tall, and let out a long, commanding meow. The dogs paused, sniffed, then sat down, surprised. Luna gently nudged the ball toward the center, then walked away slowly. To everyone's amazement, the dogs didn't fight again. They sniffed each other, then started playing like old friends. The owners laughed, shaking their heads. "That cat just ended a dog argument," someone whispered. Luna didn't stay for applause. She had other places to be. Peace had been restored. Mrs. Patel's community garden was her pride and joy. Tomatoes, herbs, and sunflowers growing in perfect rows. But lately, something was eating the leaves and ruining the beds. She looked worried, unsure what to do. Luna the cat, perched on a fence nearby, twitched her whiskers. That night, Luna returned, silent and alert. She spotted tiny caterpillars munching away, and even a few sneaky rabbits nibbling vegetables. Luna didn't harm them. Instead, she gently herded the rabbits away and stayed watch through the night. By morning, the damage had stopped. Mrs. Patel found Luna curled up beneath a blooming basil plant. "You're our little garden angel," she whispered with a smile. From that day on, Luna had a cozy box in the corner of the garden, and the freshest milk bowls every morning. Storm clouds gathered, and soon the rain poured down in sheets. Luna the cat usually avoided the wet, but today she sensed something wasn't right. Through the pounding rain, she heard a faint meow. It was a kitten stuck in a drain pipe near the alley. Luna dashed through puddles, her fur soaked. She squeezed into the narrow space and found the trembling kitten shivering, unable to climb out. Luna gently nudged and guided the little one up toward the opening, meowing encouragingly. A passing teen saw Luna's struggle and rushed over to help, lifting the kitten to safety. Luna followed, soaked but proud. The teen wrapped the kitten in a dry towel and patted Luna too. That evening, neighbors left umbrellas and tuna treats out for Luna. She curled up in a dry porch corner, satisfied that the storm didn't stop her mission. Excitement buzzed in the air. Today was the neighborhood's annual parade. Everyone wore costumes, marched with banners, and decorated floats. Luna the cat, of course, had her own plan. A child had made her a tiny superhero cape with a paw print on it, and Luna proudly wore it like a crown. She walked gracefully between floats, children tossing confetti around her. Even the mayor spotted her and joked, "Here comes our real hero." The crowd clapped, and someone gave Luna a flower-shaped medal. At the end of the parade, Luna helped lead the kids to the picnic area, where she curled up under the main table, listening to laughter and music all around. That day, Luna wasn't just the neighborhood's secret helper. She was their star. As the sun set over the neighborhood, Luna the cat strolled along the rooftops, gazing down at the homes she'd quietly helped. From rescuing lost pets to guarding gardens and cheering up lonely hearts, Luna had become more than a cat. She was a gentle guardian. One evening, the neighbors gathered for a surprise. A mural painted on the alley wall. It showed Luna with her superhero cape, surrounded by scenes of her secret adventures. The kids called it Luna's Wall of Kindness. Luna, humble as ever, just purred and rubbed against their legs. Luna's secret life wasn't so secret anymore, but no one minded. Her quiet kindness had inspired the whole community to be better, softer, and more thoughtful. Moral of the story: you don't need words or fame to change the world, just a kind heart and small, brave acts. If Luna's story warmed your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical pet adventures.